All right, hey, Lose to Winners. Going to see if we're actually live here. So give me just a second. Let's see. Lose to Win, January 2019. Make sure that it's rocking and rolling. Let's see. Oh yeah, good deal. We are live, and that's perfect. All right. So let me click that. But I need
Make sure
to
that it's rocking and rolling.
mute myself. Awesome. All right. Very cool. So here we go. So finally, I have for you guys April's results. Okay. So several of you started off really strong in the month of April. I'm so proud of you. Others of you may not have had quite the month that you were looking for. Hey Donna, thanks for joining in here. Hope you're doing okay today. So for those of you, actually there's a group of you that got kind of a little Coach Joe email today reminding you, hey, you didn't come to the initial weigh-in for this month. Now remember, your first weigh-in of the month, no matter which day it is, can count as your initial weigh-in. So you can still make May count, all right? So I want you to get in that mindset. I'm going to make May count, all right? So go ahead and plan on being here next Tuesday to weigh in. But those people, you got the nasty email from me if you missed today, which was the initial, or you missed yesterday's weigh-in, which was the initial May weigh-in, and if you missed also the final weigh-in for April. Okay, so hey Richard Eddings, what's up, buddy? So, with that said, I want you guys to get focused this month, make May count. And here's something I want you to think about, okay? I want you to think about the fact that if you are maintaining or just barely losing, you're winning, okay? So many of you are beating yourself up because you're not going extreme and being perfect all the time, all right? I'm going to talk more about that at a different time, but I just want you to go into this month going, you know what? I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to make good choices everywhere I can. And, you know, I'm going to have those times where it might not be perfect. Or I'm going to like, at our house, we have ice cream on Sunday nights. That's just what we do, right? And that's okay to have some ice cream on Sunday nights, okay? I just note that the scale Monday morning might show a little more. I'm just saying, look, that this is a long journey, and you're not... You can't keep up the pace. Like the first 10 weeks of the year in Lose to Win, that was, hey Elena, what's up? That first 10 weeks of the year, that was a sprint, okay? Now we're entering into the marathon session. Now some of you may have been a little tired from the April sprint, okay? So now that you've recovered, or the Lose to Win sprint, now that you recovered through the month of April, you're ready to go on to your endurance portion now of this process. Okay, so hopefully you're going to get in that endurance phase, and slow and steady is going to win the race. All right, so with that, let me switch over here to this and talk to you about who our April winners were. Okay, but first of all, don't forget you've got about a week left to go find that email and watch the video about the challenge that I made to you. There's a link to a replay. It's an email you got several weeks ago. If you've not watched it yet, shoot me a message. Let me know that you've not seen the video. You need the link to it. And I'm telling you, watch this video. I've had quite a few of you already send me in the assignment, okay? And I've responded to most of you. I still have 2 or 3 of you I need to respond to. So, hey, Elena says I never could get that link to play. So when I sent the replay link, maybe you were watching it on a phone, and sometimes that does mess things up because YouTube, for whatever reason, doesn't load links very well in the YouTube app. I don't know what that deal is, but if it's possible to maybe watch it on a regular computer, maybe that would help. So most people now have seen it, so I know that it works. Anyway, hopefully that'll help, Lena. or go back and maybe double check the emails and look at the latest one that had it in it. Maybe that would help. I don't know. But I know that it's out there. I know that it works because a lot of people have watched the replay. So anyway, with that, let's go ahead and go into some leaderboards. Okay, so our top losers for the week of April 30th. I never talked about this, but so we'll go ahead and throw it out there too. So the weekly losers were number 5, Miranda Branch, who's on with us now. And number 4 was Joel Gregory. Great job, Joel. Number 3 was Shauna Lemons. Way to go, Shauna. Number 2 was Cindy Golden. Way to go, Cindy. And number 1 was Trisha Yanofsky. All right. So great job, Trisha, for being number 1 that week. Very awesome. Okay, cool. So taking a look at our overall leaders for the month of April. And so that's our overall leaders for pretty much everything right now. But let's take a look for April. Number 5 was Miranda Branch. Way to go, Miranda. I think you're live and watching now, so that's awesome. Congratulations. Number 4 was Lachelle Farrell. All right, way to go, Lachelle. I think you two are kind of accountability partners, and so that's kind of interesting that you're right there at the top of the board. Number 3, Wendy Overeem. Way to go, Wendy. Good job. Number 2 was Trisha Yanofsky. And number 1, losing quite a few pounds and a pretty good percentage still in the month of April, which is awesome because he did awesome at the beginning of the year. But it is Joel Gregory. Way to go, Joel! Congratulations. So we'll have a little prize for you guys at next week's weigh-in. For number 1 for Joel. Okay. Now remember, you can't win 2 months in a row. So Joel, don't go getting any ideas about gaining some of that weight back just because you can't win. I still expect to see you on the leaderboard. Anyway, all right. With that, we can take a look at all the people. Hey, listen, this is something to be proud of. All right. So you went through that sprint that I talked about earlier. That is the lose to win competition, and it would be real easy to take a break and to go, you know what? I'm out for a little while. All right. But these folks at least maintained their weight through the final weigh-in of April, which means you had to show up to the final weigh-in of April. Okay, so check this out. Karen Bogle, Miranda Branch, Lynn Cunningham, Richard Eddings, Lisa Ellis, Lachelle Farrell, Donna Flatt, Dana Giltner, Cindy Golden, Joel Gregory, Tammy Lambert, Angela Leftwich, Shauna Lemons, Elena Murray, Laurie Nation, Wendy Overeem, Laurie Ralston, Debbie Wheeler, and Jan White, and Haley Williams, and Trisha Yanofsky. All you guys at least maintained your weight or lost weight. That is huge. That is a big, big win. That's about half of the number of participants that we have. So that's really, really good. So the other half, you guys that didn't maintain, time to get on it and make May count, right? So that's what we need to do. Now let's check it out, and let's talk about our top point earners. Okay, so our top point earners, number 10 was Dana Giltner. Number 9 was Jackie Miller. Number 8 was Shauna Lemons. Number 7 was Wendy Overeem. Number 6, Lynn Cunningham. You might be going, why did I do 10 instead of 5? Because I've done 5 with everything else. Because the top point earners were actually really, really close. Okay, actually, and these do include extra points for showing up to the weigh-ins. So I've got to get that added into the forms, but it does include the extra 4,000 points per weigh-in that you showed up to. Okay, so number 5, Miranda Branch. Number 4, Angela Leftwich. And these top 3 tied because they came to every single weigh-in and they maxed out every single point during the course of the month. Okay, so those folks were number 3, Tammy Lambert, number 2, Richard Eddings, and number 1, Trisha Yanofsky. So congratulations to those folks. The reason Trisha ended up number 1 is because percentage-wise, she lost the most weight. So that's the way I decided to do the tiebreaker this month. All right? So Trisha, we'll have a little prize for you at the next weigh-in. By the way, Trisha, that also reminds me, you still, I don't think, have picked up your 10% club shirt, even though you've come to every weigh-in. So that's my bad. Remind me next week. So congratulations to all these folks. Great job. I'm so proud of you people who have stuck with it in the month of April. I'm so proud of the people who signed up for the program, too. I mean, maybe you didn't do as well in April as you wanted to, but you paid, you're in the program. Take advantage of it. I'm telling you, if you will show up, weigh-in after weigh-in, week after week, it will help. It will mentally challenge you, and it will help you. So I hope you'll take advantage of those weigh-ins. Again, another congratulations to those folks that made all these leaderboards, that have done so well, that have at least maintained their weight. And also, don't forget to check for that assignment, because you've got about a week left to do that. With that, you guys have a great week, and reach out to me. Let me know if you need anything. All right, see you guys. Talk soon. Bye.